Hello, this is Augie Duke, and you are listening to the FSF podcast.
The show where we do our part to try and be funny, and you do your part ignoring when we're not.
Our show is brought to you by our charity sponsor, the Red Shirt Widows and Orphans Fund, which supports the Wish Upon a Teen Foundation that helps out sick kids when they need it most. And just imagine the comfort you'll give Red Shirt crewman number 167. He'll know that when he puts on the red shirt and joins the werewolf hunt, that he didn't leave his family destitute and without hope, because the Red Shirt Widows and Orphans Fund has his back, and what's left of his severed right leg. And now, a word from our show sponsor, Level Up Safety. Their link can be found in the show notes.
All right, so our guest today is an actress with many credits on her IMDb resume. 47 of them, however, are movies, including titles such as Burning Kentucky, 6 Years, 4 Months, and 23 Days, Bad Kids Go to Hell, The Amityville Moon, and many, many more. We are very pleased as punch, some would say, to welcome Augie Duke to the FSF Popcast. Welcome to the show, Augie.
Woo! Everybody!
Who says pleased as punch anymore, Tim?
I know!
The same guy who's 45 and when he trips says whoopsie daisies.
Oh, whoopsie day. Do you still do that?
My wife mocks me every single time it comes out of my mouth.
Kind
I
of.
love Shayna so much.
She asks if I'm 145. And I'm like, maybe I am.
Yeah, just out of 100.
Until I start giggling about something bathroom humor or 12 years old humor later.
Okay,
So.
come on. I have worked with the elderly. It doesn't matter how old you are. Poop jokes are funny.
Yeah, they are. I'm doing a lot of poop jokes with my 7-month-old right now.
Oh,
Well,
Poop jokes
I
are
mean,
great.
more like I'm just making fart sounds. Let's not talk about it. And he loves it. He thinks it's the funniest shit ever.
It is.
Exactly.
It is.
Exactly. Yeah, my daughter in the middle of Michael's today blasted a fart and goes, that was a good one. I'm like,
I love
And
that
it's
kid.
hard not to be like, oh, stop. That's so gross. Because you're like,
right?
kind of really funny. Sorry.
It was really funny and it was really loud.
Oh, God.
Like, that was a good one.
It's even more impressive that she was proud about it. That's
No,
what I love.
she was beaming. Like, it was the best thing to her. It was great.
Yeah, it's daddy's girl. All right.
Yeah, for
There
sure.
she-
John's so proud right now. Well, Augie, we're very glad that we're able to make this happen, sit down with you for a few moments. One of the things, though, that we like to do when we do this is kind of get a sense of who the person is across the virtual table from us. And so we like to start with the story of you. What influenced a young Augie Duke to reach out and want to be in the performing arts?
Oh, I love this question. Right now, I'm having an identity crisis, postpartum mom. So let's figure this out.
We have time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I love to talk to myself as a kid, as crazy as that sounds, and play imagination in my room. And I would literally lock the door and be like, "Bye, mom. I'm gonna go play with my books and my dolls and just make believe and make up stories." And then I realized, oh, I can do that in real life and get paid for it, maybe. So that's how it started. I was a kid talking to myself, and then decided maybe that can translate into acting.
I should be making so much more money than I am.
Right?
I still
Yeah.
talk to myself too much. That's
No. No,
Sometimes you need an expert opinion.
make
I
believe.
shouldn't be talking to me then. So
Yeah, it was make believe, and that's what. Yeah, how it translates
Okay.
into acting. Yeah. And then I started taking a local acting class in my little town in LA, and I'm from LA, so it sounds like little town. They're like little town in LA. I grew up on the west side, and I took an acting class, and I realized I had the bug super, super early on.
okay.
And actually didn't start working until I was in my early 20s. So it took a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So for some people, there's a show or another performer that they look to and they say, "Oh, I want to be like that or do something like that." Did you have somebody that you looked up to and said, I want to emulate this person's style, or I want to be on a show like that, so I'm going to practice doing this type of work?
I mean, there's so many artists that I love, but my mom was also an actress, so I guess it's the apple doesn't fall far from the tree situation in my family, because we sort of grew up in the business. My grandfather produced a bunch of movies that were like B movies. Not many people knew about him. Like, he produced a movie called Bela Lugosi Meets the Brooklyn Gorilla. I don't know if you guys know this one.
Yes, I do.
You do? Oh my god!
I do. I love Bela Lugosi.
There you go. So he produced those, and he managed Mickey Rooney and
Oh, that's
all this
cool.
stuff. Yeah, so it's kind of like, I guess it was in the blood, and my mom was an actor, and I just yeah, it was inevitable, I guess you could say. I was like, I wasn't going to become a scientist. Let's just
It's
say
funny though how that performance gene is so strong.
so prevalent. It's so there.
My daughter's got it, and because my mom's family is very, very dramatic. Like, there's no way of nicely saying it. I mean, they're wonderful and I love them. My grandma was an opera singer.
Oh, amazing.
And then my mom was in community theater. I was in choir and theater in high school. And then my 3-year-old knows the entire Sing 2 movie word for word and will perform it along with the movie. And it's beautiful. It is wonderful to watch this.
Oh my god.
Tiny person.
Got to record her doing it or not.
I do. I really, really do. But
so
yeah, no, like, I legitimately, the desire to be in the performing arts, I feel is ingrained in your genes. Like, it's in there.
Yeah, it is. Even if you try to run from it, it's still there. So
It'll be fun as you start to see it pop up in your son too.
I know, and I'm over here. It's so funny when you do become a mother. You're like, oh God, is he gonna become an actor? Oh God, oh God, don't do it. You're gonna be broke for so long until you're not.
Maybe that's the stage I'm at right there.
Yeah.
I think that's the stage I'm at.
But you'll be so happy.
I did the talking to myself bit. Now I'm in the really broke bit. I think, so that other part's got to come around sooner.
That never goes away. It's kind of like this.
Right? I'm broke. I got a paycheck. I'm broke.
Yeah.
I feel like that's, yeah.
Artist life.
So, I mean, as we've talked about, the desire to act, the desire to be in the movies, it's just fun. But then every once in a while, you get rewarded for that effort. So what does it mean to receive an award, like the Best Actress Award at the Mammoth Festival for your role in Burning Kentucky?
Wow, that's a really good question. No one's talked about that. That I did not even think that was going to happen, because here's the crazy thing is I was actually a supporting character in it, but the movie is a female director and she's amazing. She wrote it. She worked her ass off trying to get funding, and she finally did. And she said, "Let's just go and do it." And I'm really proud of this film, honestly. And I got to play such a beautiful, messy character, Jolene. And we all shot in Kentucky, and we shot actually some shots in Topanga Canyon, pretended like it was Kentucky. That was really surreal and cool. It's a nice feeling. I hadn't won anything like that before, and it's such a cool festival, and it's up and coming, and it's becoming bigger and bigger. And the year before that, Sophie Turner won Best Actress. She's like Game of Thrones girl. So I did not think I was gonna listen. I was just happy to be there. I was happy to be in this movie, and to win this Best Actress was really cool. It was a humbling, cool. I very like a moment of like, wait, that they just called me. I was a supporting character.
They just said my name.
But it was a really cool feeling. It is a nice feeling to get acknowledged. I have to admit, it is nice to sometimes win something or get acknowledged for it. As silly as it is, it doesn't really matter, at the end of the day. But it's a cool feeling.
Yeah, I mean that shows that people appreciated the effort that you put into it. People appreciated the work that you did, and I feel like anytime you get recognized for hard work, that's really cool. Congratulations on that. That's really, really cool.
Thank you so much, Kathleen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Yeah, everyone worked their butts off.
And to get to be in the same category as Sophie Turner, like.
Well, she did it the year before. No, she won the year before, and I was just
right. But
but
Still same
that's
category.
cool. Yeah, so I just thought, hey, that's cool.
Right. There's still going to be like in the Best Actress Award at the Mammoth Festival. Here are the people who've won this award before, and that's still Augie Duke and Sophie Turner, and that's awesome.
So, I
appreciate
mean, if you ever sit down with Sophie, you have like something to break the ice with. So
Hey,
guess
girl.
what we got? Guess what we got in common? That's right. We're Mammoth winners.
That's actress, yeah. Oh, God.
Exactly.
Yeah, I should break the ice that way for sure.
And then you can
Oh, I
ask her about what
totally
it's
just
like
lean
being
into
married to a Jonas brother.
Yeah. Oh my
Because
goodness.
wasn't that every teen girl's dream for a while was to be married to a Jonas brother, and then she gets to do
Wasn't
it.
mine, but they're adorable. Yeah,
They're super cute.
I'm more into like Tom Hardy,
Mm-hmm.
the bad boy. But yeah.
Understood.
Take off now.
So anyway, so Augie, we understand that you have a new movie coming out soon. It'll be releasing called Moon Garden.
Oh my God.
And yeah, and so we're hoping that you'll take a few moments to tell us about the movie, tell us about your character,
Oh my God.
a little bit about it, when all the necessary details, so that we'll be able to wait for it, support it, all that kind of fun stuff.
I hands down, I have never seen a film like this, and it is so beautiful, and I feel again super lucky to be a part of this. They shot it entirely on 35 millimeter,
Ooh.
and it's, you guys, it's throwing you back to Wizard of Oz and Guillermo del Toro, and it's like this. It's a dark fantasy about it's my first mother role. My daughter falls into an accident and coma, and she goes through this dark wonderland of a world, and it's just fantastical and beautiful and surreal. And I'm not just showing this off because I'm in it, because there's some movies where you're like, I wasn't in that, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it wasn't me. No, look alike, stunt double.
Yeah, fine. But you guys, Moon Garden, this one's to look out for. It's doing the film festival run right now. I think it just won a bunch of awards at this new up and coming cool LA film festival called Mishu Film Festival. They just showed it there and won a bunch of awards there, and it was at Dances with Films. It's doing the film festival run.
Okay.
And it honestly, hands down, you guys, I want everyone to watch this. And I'm just a small fragment of this beautiful story. I played the mother. Forget me. Just watch it because it's visually stunning.
Okay.
Just the little blurb on IMDb about a comatose 5-year-old girl journeys through an industrial wonderland to find her way back to consciousness. That sounds so cool.
Yeah, I think you guys would really, honestly, it's just insane how much work they went into this. And it's, Ryan Stevens and John Elfers, these creators at Fire Child Films, they do just insane things that no one's done before, except for back in the 80s and 90s when they shot,
Right.
35 millimeter. But anyway, yeah, so I am very proud of this film.
That sounds great.
That sounds really cool.
Now, I know it's going through the film festival circuit. Do you have any idea of when it'll be released for general consumption?
I keep on asking them too. I'm like, hey guys, when can I tell people when to watch it? They're in talks with a couple distribution companies from what I've heard. So I will let you know once I know.
Fair enough.
I'll text you guys.
Excellent.
Appreciate it. That's awesome. So, okay, over there.
Yeah, oh, I'm great.
Oh, we're great. We're all great.
We got this. We're all professionals.
I've got Friday brain. We're great.
Yeah, no. That's why I got my caffeine and this.
Yes, balance out your caffeination and your hydration. It's very important.
I think I'm so bad at it, but right now I'm okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I shotgunned a Mountain Dew right before we came in here. We're good to go.
I have my nobody can tell what kind of cup this is.
It's a soda. Oh wait, is that Jack? Oh yeah, Jack.
It's wine.
Oh, it's McDonald's.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, best fries in the world. Best fries in the entire universe.
Yes, they are. They are the best.
Yeah.
Until you buy an air fryer and then you make homemade air fried French fries.
And you did it, and was it good?
And they are
They're
way
fantastic.
Really? I haven't done that yet.
I am in
It's a lot
love
of
with
fun.
my air fryer. My air fryer and I are good friends.
Oh yeah.
It's so good actually right now.
Like, I figured out you can air fry steak.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You
Did
can,
not
but
know that.
Oh, Tim, it was so good.
I didn't even know that.
Because I was gonna grill steak, but then there was a wasp's nest in my grill. So then I'm like, well, I have steak and it's already marinated, and we air fried it, and it was super, super good.
Right, I gotta get an air fryer now. That's
that troubles my brain so deeply.
It
But
should, because it doesn't feel like it should be right. It does
Yeah.
not feel like it should be right.
it's
But the texture was perfect.
okay.
Hmm.
I think I'll try the French fries first.
Yeah, start there.
Yeah, but like if you think about the way that an air fryer works, because it's just a tiny convection oven, so you have the circulating heat. It evenly cooks your steak, so you don't have the weird. I don't like it when steaks aren't cooked solid, like they're not the same all the way through it.
Okay. Do you like medium rare?
I like medium.
Yeah. Okay.
But like I don't like it when you have a medium steak and like you get to the center of it and it's still like grossly rare. And this was like perfectly medium rare.
Yeah. For the vegans out there, we apologize.
We will
No, I
eat
don't.
more
Eat
steak
bacon.
for you.
Yeah.
Air fried bacon too. We did air fried bacon. That was also fantastic.
Yeah, I've done that. We've done sausage links. Pizza rolls are fantastic.
Air fried pizza rolls are something else.
Is where it's at.
You're just making me hungry. I don't even care about the
It's
air fryer.
it's past dinner time. I haven't eaten yet. I'm starving. We need to move on.
I get so hangry if I don't eat.
Yeah.
Even
Moving along.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go talk about it before I flip out.
So, according to the overview of your IMDb lists, you have 35 dramas, 28 thrillers, compared to 26 comedies.
Thanks.
We
I
counted.
didn't even know that.
We counted. We took our shoes off and everything.
Yeah, you're right.
I borrowed my daughter's toes. Like, I ran out.
I honestly didn't know that until right now. Like, awesome. Cool.
You are welcome.
Yes. This is what happens when we research interviews, and I promise it's researching. We only sound slightly crazy. But
No,
do you think
I need it.
has that been a purposeful nod toward the drama and the thrillers, or is that just sort of how things have fallen for you so far?
Sort of how things have fallen. It's funny because in real life, when you meet me and we hang out, all my friends are like, you're so comedic, you're so funny, you need to do funny things. And then when it comes to booking things, I end up doing like the most intense things ever, where they're like, whoa, you're like a heavy meth head in this movie. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know how that happened. Yeah, it's just kind of how things have fallen, you know. In the beginning, you just like want to book things and work, and then yeah, I guess it's just fallen like that. I like it all. I love it all, honestly. There's not one genre where I'm like, oh, I would never do that.
Right.
So
I think it was Eric Avari though who said that because when we interviewed him,
yeah,
I think it was Eric who said that the people who are more serious tend to be better at comedies, and the people who are more comedic tend to be better at more serious roles because they know where to put the emphasis on the statements as they're making them.
And I have said this myself too. And the people that play mean people in movies are really nice, and the people that play nice people are mean people in real life sometimes.
Right,
that actually makes a lot of sense.
Right, because you're
like,
acting, you're portraying, right? You know, so you're portraying something that's not you.
Boom.
So
Yeah, that one. That's interesting that he said that, because I've said that before too.
Until you have those actors who literally just play themselves.
Yeah, there's that too. Your face. Your face.
It's like
on your face.
Right? I'm just like I'm thinking about like Ryan Reynolds, who has the same character
every time.
All of his characters have that same quip to them.
Right.
And then you read through his Twitter or you watch any of his stuff on Instagram, and it's like, that's just who you are as a person, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's like, people love that person, and he's that's who he is, and the people love it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have really just become Deadpool, and I don't think any of us are going to argue with that.
100%. 100%.
I'm here for all of it. Bring it on.
I need to watch Deadpool again.
It's so good.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
It's on Disney Plus now.
It is.
Disney Plus is really kicking butt lately, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they just added Deadpool, Deadpool 2, and Logan as their first R-rated ventures. So
I love both of them. So
yeah, so
Yeah, that needs
so
to happen.
yeah, exactly. So Augie, out of all these roles that we've just talked about, some of the roles are more prominent than others, but we always there's another question that we like to ask our guests, and if Nick were here, he'd be asking this because this is one of his favorites. The third member of our group wasn't able to make it tonight,
we've missed
but
you, Nick.
yeah, I forgot to say that in the beginning. Before we started recording everything.
Right?
Normally
There's
we have
usually
another.
a third of us.
Normally there's a Nick, but there's no Nick tonight. So
Nick.
Nick would, he would have asked this question. Is there a hidden gem in the list, or maybe not even on the list, that you're so proud of that you wish had gotten more attention?
Oh, I mean, can I be honest? There's a couple. There's a
Sure.
lot of movies that I wish have gotten more attention than they do. You know, because we don't have like a list of A-list celebrities sometimes, and because of that, it doesn't get enough attention, or the distribution company is not as big as it could be. And these hidden gems are like Burning Kentucky, for instance. It's a great indie. It didn't get the biggest attention. It won a bunch of awards at film festivals, but then it kind of just was like, okay, and the world hasn't seen it. It's like, it's hard. It's hard to make movies that are shown these days, and these filmmakers work their ass off, and they try to find budget, and then they do it, and no one sees it.
Right.
It is satisfactory for the soul, though, when you do finish it. You're like, well, we did this, and I'm proud. But yeah, there's a movie called Trauma is a Time Machine that I did about another heavy hitter, sorry, about rape. And my best friend wrote and directed it, and we did it. And another film that got distribution, but it's like, it didn't fall to the wayside. It's like indie filmmakers find out about other indie films and they want to watch it, but the vast majority of people haven't watched it. So I'd love there's a couple movies, Trauma is a Time Machine, Burning Kentucky, I mean, Moon Garden when it comes out. I'd love for people to see these things because they're really, really quite beautiful films. So yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
Thank you, Nick.
Right? Stealing Nick's question, Tim. Gosh. Couldn't come up with your own.
I'm a team player.
You are a team player.
Ish.
Just unfortunately, that team is sometimes X-Force. Anyway. So, with the addition of so many streaming companies, we have Netflix, Hulu. We've already talked about our favorite and our probable Lord and Master Mickey Mouse of Disney Plus.
Yep.
Mickey owns everything.
Yeah, he's taken over the world.
He is, but we shall bow to our mouse overlord as he continues to give us Marvel.
And Star Wars.
That's pretend.
Marvel and Star Wars. He stops giving us Marvel and Star Wars, and the uprising will begin. But anyway. So there is this virtual buffet of entertainment choices, which allows for more sci-fi, fantasy, superhero stuff to be on our screens. So is there a character or even a universe that you would love to be associated with and to perform in?
Oh my God, Kathleen, that's a really good question. All of them?
Mm-hmm. Totally see that.
I just joined all the clubs. Right. Is that cool? I don't think there's one where I'm like, I need to be in that one. I'd love to be a part of all of them, a part of your world. Is that Ariel from
Little Mermaid? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of your world, Disney. There really isn't one. I think they're all pretty spectacular, for what they're doing and how they're kicking butt. So
I love how Augie's over here like with a pen, like, I'm gonna check that box, yeah, we'll do that one. I'm gonna check that box, yeah, I'm gonna do that one. We're gonna check that box, we're gonna do that one too.
You know what I'm doing over here? I'm drawing hearts for no reason whatsoever. I think it's just like a little kid, like where they're in school and they're like, okay.
Oh yeah, no, sometimes you have to doodle. It keeps part of your brain busy.
Mm-hmm.
Never done this a second.
I have a tendency to sit over here and play with a lighter, so I get it.
Are you playing with a lighter?
I'm not right now, but I have before because it's the cool electronic one and it makes a little buzzing sound.
She's trying to like burn things. She's like in the corner, like. Oh,
we've had to message her during shows, be like, "Hey, you want to mute yourself in between questions?"
So do we need to talk about this?
I just
somehow the house is still standing. We're good.
Yeah,
fire's pretty.
So to answer your question, all the universes and all the things that are going on, they're all amazing and they're all kicking butt. So I don't think there's one thing that I would choose.
I can see just with like your natural personality, you bantering with Deadpool would be hilarious.
Oh
like,
God, yeah, I'll take it.
I would 100% watch
Yeah,
that.
no problem with that. Ryan Reynolds. How about you guys? What world? Well, we know what he wants to. Well, come on, Tim. We know the Star Wars. Right?
Obviously.
I mean, if the world needs a chubby Han Solo, and I'm just down for it, So a chubby blonde Han Solo. Here we are.
Are you watching the show? You're gonna hate me because I don't know this world as much. The show part of Star Wars that's out now. Isn't there a?
The Obi-Wan just finished.
Yeah, was it good? I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it was delightful.
Was it deliciously delightful?
Yes.
It was Ewan McGregor, so yes.
Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That is
Daddy Obi-Wan.
Okay, wow. I
Yeah.
gotta know my stuff. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was good times. Really good show. Answered a lot of questions. Left room for other questions
So
to be
many
answered
more.
in other shows that are upcoming. So very much looking forward to what they've got coming. So
Gave me all sorts of wonderful costume cosplay ideas for my daughter.
Oh, amazing! Does she like to dress up? And all that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Did
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
go to Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
Renfests and
Oh, Ren Fair is one of my favorites. I used to go all the time until the pandemic hit and the world shut down. But other than that, I love it.
we're going to one tomorrow. Like
Good.
we've
Good.
already got the plan to go to one tomorrow. We've got tickets to go to one in September. We're taking my nephew for the first time. Like
Live your life. Amazing.
I'm so excited.
I love
My
that.
nephew's 8 and he went to a small one with us in May. And we were there for like 20 minutes before he's like, so you said there's a big one that you go to in the fall. I'm like, yeah. Can I come too? I'm like, yes!
Oh, that's.
I have won you over.
Yeah.
that's right.
I haven't been there. Wait, what world would you go to, Kathleen? We didn't ask you.
Oh man. I would love to be included in the Marvel universe, but I am also super clumsy. And like I feel like I would be a terrible superhero.
That's perfect.
But I also am a huge fan of Doctor Who, and I think that time travel would be way fun. Also, traveling around in a box with a British madman doesn't sound like a bad idea.
No, it doesn't at all. I can. See
I was
that.
picturing you for Doctor Who. So
You were for her, yeah.
yeah. Oh, for her, absolutely. Honestly, for you, I could see you in Marvel as a multiverse variant of Black Widow.
Tim,
You-
She was almost knocked her out of her chair.
want to be best friends?
He's your new hype man.
Yeah, that's cool. I will take that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Honestly, if you ever cosplayed it, you'd rock
Mhm.
you'd rock it solidly. So
Oh shit! All right, doing that. Thank you.
No.
I'm gonna
No
write
problem.
that
She's
down.
like, that one I am writing down.
she's like, I'm drawing a heart and I'm drawing Black Widow inside of it, arrow through it with mom on the arrow.
There we go.
So
That's cool. I'll take that. Thank you.
okay, cool. All right, so Augie, we have a Facebook group of over 205,000 members, and most of the people who are part of our Facebook group, we are there for the memes. We have memes upon memes upon memes of this universe or that character mashed up with this character in that universe and all types of different things. So out of all the characters that you've played, which two characters would you put in a mashup to take over the world?
To take over the world?
Yeah, to take over the world.
Hold on. I gotta think about this because I've played a lot of assholes. Am I allowed to say that?
Yep.
So, and then some good ones. Hold the door to take over the. Okay, Veronica from Bad Kids Go to Hell,
Okay.
because she's just hilarious. She's a hot mess and a fun comic book character. She already was from a comic book, so there's that. And then a mashup of her and oh god, take over the world. Hold on, take over the world. This is hard, you guys. This is
We
gonna
try.
take we're gonna take like another hour of me just like thinking about where I am and what character. Okay. Hold on. Na, 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 na. Take over the world. God, I wish my characters. Hold on.
Well,
Okay,
even if they're a nice character, they could be the brains behind it, and maybe just
yeah, I'm
dipping
gonna
their
go
toes in the pool of
for
evilness.
now because I have no brain cells. I'm gonna go for Jolene from Burning Kentucky and Veronica from Bad Kids Go to Hell.
Ooh.
Okay.
'Cause she's
Excellent.
both hot messes in different ways. And maybe together as a hot mess, they could not be a hot mess.
It'd be a hot mess express.
Yes, Hot Mess Express.
That's the team name.
Yeah, there it is. Hot Mess Express. Done.
That
Just
is
imagine. I'm imagining them now, like standing on the end of a ship bay door, and standing there talking to the people down below them as their overlords. And you will worship us, the Hot Mess Express. So
it's funny. That's actually frequently what I refer to my van as. I mean, my van has a name, but that's different. But like, it is the Hot Mess Express. It is.
Yeah, mom van.
Yep, it's my mommy van, and I love it.
Yeah, like little Cheetos, little food in the corners. Of the
Oh yeah, found apple slices in it this morning.
Yep.
That was gross.
nice.
Mom life. Hashtag mom life. Yeah.
You find partially eaten chicken nuggets and apple slices,
Yummy.
and enough like crumbs of goldfish to feed a small country.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love goldfish. Just
They're
FYI.
delicious. Goldfish crackers are the best.
Really.
Not at that point, but yeah.
Yeah,
no,
when you go to vacuum out the car seat and you're pretty sure there is at least a quarter cup of crumbs in the car seat. And it's the didn't I just vacuum this last week?
yeah, that's how my high school car looked. Honestly, I looked like a mom that had a kid, but it was just me, the kid with the messy hair. It was so frightening. Anyway,
It happens though. My car is always a disaster, and now it's a disaster because there's kid stuff in it, not just me. Although I'm pretty sure there's a pair of heels in my van that have been in there for like 3 weeks at this point.
oh yeah, I definitely have the same. We'll have to talk about our trunks. What?
There's a lot of junk in the trunk, and that's unfortunately just my van and not me.
Junk
Oh.
in the trunk. I love these.
I don't have junk in the trunk, but my van does.
Oh, my car does too right now.
Oh goodness. So Augie, we all look back at our lives and think that I could have done that differently, or I wish I would have done that sooner.
I'm out of here. Goodbye.
And would you look at the time? We're done here.
Goodbye. I'm done.
If you could talk to your younger self, what advice would you give you about acting and show business in general?
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And that's that. What's that song that they all sing these days, these kids? That's the one. Just let it go. Just know that it's not, yeah, it really, as simple as it is. It's just, when you're a kid, and still till this day, we're so hard on ourselves. Are we not? Just as a human race, we're so hard on ourselves. We're always comparing. We're always like, and it's an intimidating business, and you just have to let it go. And that's what I would tell my younger self, and I would tell myself today. Let it go.
And you'll
actually
probably tell
pretty fair
yourself that
advice.
tomorrow too. And
Every second of the day, let it go. It's not in your hands, and in life, everything, it's all connected. It's like, just breathe.
No, that's actually pretty fair advice. Sad that it came from the movie Frozen, but it's still pretty.
no,
pretty
there's
fair
nothing
advice.
sad about that movie.
Oh, see,
Look.
Nothing sad about that movie, Tim.
Atta girl. Yeah.
I have an Olaf on my wall.
Oh.
Look, that having had to have watched that movie with a daughter growing up, who was at the right age when that came out, and then when it came out on DVD and Blu-ray, having to watch it over and over and over and over again, the movie itself is fine,
Do you like warm hugs, Tim?
but I would rather have bamboo shoots driven under my fingernails by Elvis Presley himself. Than
So the next time we hang out, I'm gonna tell Honora that Uncle Tim wants to watch Frozen,
that's
and
just
you'll have to
cold-blooded.
sit there and watch it with her, Tim.
Yeah.
And the problem is that you know that I will, and you know that I won't say anything because you know I don't want to hurt her feelings, and that's just cold-blooded.
Yes, it is.
Wait, how long has it been since it came out? Because now it feels like it was yesterday, right? But it wasn't yesterday. It was like
No. Well,
five
you have to remember there's like 2 years of everybody's lives that have,
yeah,
just kind of
2013.
wiped.
The
Yeah,
first one came out in 2013.
what?
Yeah, 9 years. My daughter was 7 when it came out, so.
Okay, I'm not okay with the fact that 2013 was 9 years ago. That's weird.
My mind is
Mhm.
blown right now. I did not know that. It really feels like it was yesterday.
Well, yeah.
Well,
January also felt like yesterday, so there's that. I got that going for me.
Yeah.
So,
I had that moment not that long ago. One of my friends was talking about the fact that she turns 21 this year, and I'm like, oh. And she goes, yeah, I was born a week after 9/11, and it was the. Wait.
forward. Oh my god. Yeah.
No. No.
yeah. That's adorable.
Like, I'm used to
I
making
just
other
was
people
thinking
feel
that too.
like
I was
that.
like, oh my god, I feel so old right now.
I am used to making other people feel like that. I'm not used to people making me feel like that.
Yeah, she
That's
just
weird.
100. It's cool.
Like, nope. Nope.
Wild.
All right, Augie, we are at a stage of our show where we like to take our guests through a little bit of a quiz.
Oh goodness.
Yep. All right, so this quiz is called Name That Year. So this has to do with your IMDb resume. And we're going to ask you about 4 different shows, and the shows will have 3 different multiple choice answers.
Yep.
Okay? And it's name the year that show was released or that you were on the show or something along those lines, okay?
Yeah.
But it's so
Okay.
the movie titles and I believe a TV show. Okay? Now, if there's 4 questions, like I said, each of them are multiple choice. If you get 3 of the 4 questions correct, we would like to send you this here book called Custodians of the Cosmos. It's all about a young man who wanted to join something quite like Starfleet, but not Starfleet, litigious reasons. And when he washed out, he rejoined as a custodian to boldly clean up after those who had boldly just went.
I can't wait.
So yeah, it's exciting. You'll love it.
Something about cheese in it.
There's also cheese, yeah.
I think you're gonna.
So
know.
anyway,
Okay.
if you get less than 2 questions correct, though, remember that meme group we were telling you about? We take your picture, we make a meme out of you, and we put you in our Facebook group. We call it our fun sequence.
I kind of love that. I hope that's the winner. I think that's way better, honestly.
Well, you have every opportunity to tank the quiz. All right, so here we go.
Okay.
First question number 1: Criminal Minds.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna. I knew that was coming in a weird way.
You're welcome. Was that 2010, 2015, or 2020?
That I shot that my episode.
Yeah.
2015.
Very good. 1 for 1.
I love the camera move.
I'm excited over the silliest question. Okay, go on.
Amityville Moon, 2018, 2022, or 2021?
2021.
That is correct.
2 for 2. All right.
Making it easy on her, Tim.
Anyway. All right. 6 years, 4 months, and 23 days. Was that 2010, 2013, or 2015?
13.
13. All right.
Woo!
Same year Frozen came out.
Woo!
You
Can't win! Woo!
You won a book.
My face instead. Okay. The meme.
All right, and for fun, Acceleration. Is that 2015, 2017, or 2019?
Acceleration. Oh, acceleration! Okay, what are the years again?
2015, 2017, or 2019?
2017.
Oh no, you got one wrong. It's 2019.
I forgot. Listen.
It's not
I
like
love
you
how that.
forgot
I love how that
project
just just snapped back into memory. Acceleration. Oh, acceleration!
You could watch it accelerate. It's a bad
Well,
joke. Sorry.
my friends did that movie, and they were like, "You want to pop in for a second?" So I accelerated into the movie. Yeah.
I see what you did there. All right.
Where's this alcohol? It sounds like I'm drinking.
So Augie, hang out at the after we say goodbye to everybody, and we'll get your shipping address from you. And we honestly do want to send you the book.
Send you a book. The real one.
It's a real book.
Really cool. I love it. I love it.
Augie, thank you so much for being on our show today. Where can our listeners go to find out more about you and what you've got coming out?
Thanks for having me, you guys. Yeah. So you can find me on the Instagram. I couldn't go on my other one because I got locked out. Duke Augie. It's my name backwards. And Facebook and Twitter, Augie Duke. And then yeah, I'm on all the social media stuff. And what's coming out? Moon Garden's coming out soon. And you can look out for that. And I just shot a movie called Static Codes with Taryn Manning. That's cool. It's a little sci-fi fun one.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what's coming out. And I'll let you know. Also, Mayans. I did a couple episodes, or reoccurring on Mayans, if you guys have seen the show. But yeah, so if you want to see that, I played Trini on that show.
Perfect.
Awesome. We will totally link your socials and make sure that people know about the stuff that you got coming. That's really cool.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
You guys are
we also want to remind everybody that subscribing is the single most important thing that you can do to help our show continue to grow and get more amazing guests like Augie Duke here today to have these fun moments and these conversations for you to be able to listen to. So please subscribe. It helps us well more than you can ever really know. And make sure that you go check out Augie on the socials as well as what she's got coming out with Moon Garden, the Mayans, and all the other fun things that we've been talking about here today. However, if for whatever reason you are not happy with the content of our show today, please feel free to lodge a complaint with the head of our complaint department, the werewolf from Amityville Moon. Look, big angry dogs are scary enough without being a man-sized canine on a killing spree with no regard for your personal welfare. So maybe not report us just this one time. Maybe skip it this time, because Kathleen hasn't figured out that I don't need to be faster than the werewolf. I just have to be faster than her, and I have totally no issue with tripping her. I'm cool with that. So for Kathleen's sake, be nice.
You hurt my last remaining feeling.
No, I didn't.
Not really.
Forget it.
Thanks again, Augie.
You guys are rock stars. We all need to eat some food, have some more caffeine, and sleep. You know.
Yes.
Deal.
Sure.
Yeah,
That sounds like a brilliant plan.
Oh God, thanks for keeping it real, guys.
Oh, thank you, Augie. All right, guys, that's going to conclude us for the FSF Podcast. Goodbye. On behalf of the rest of the hosts of the FSF Podcast, we want to thank you for listening to this episode. If you'd like to be a guest on a future episode, please contact us by means of Twitter or Instagram using the handle @FSFPopcast. Or go to www.fsfpopcast.com and click on the Contact Me link. Thanks again, and hope you enjoyed the episode.